What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. I finally got my hands on French Avenue's Atlantis Extrait. Now, I was really curious about this particular release because it has all these fresh notes. Although summer's about to end, but the heat is still not gone. So I am really curious to find out what Atlantis from French Avenue smells like. Previously, I got Chaos. This is a wonderful fragrance, has notes of cherry, leather, moss, and a lot of other interesting notes. Go check out my first impression video if you have missed it. So, unlike other reviewers, the bottle of Atlantis was not gifted to me. I purchased this from one of the eBay stores. They are based out of New York, so I got it pretty fast. So here is my take, my first impression and unboxing of Atlantis. If this is the first time you're visiting my channel, I humbly request, please subscribe if you have not done so yet, and hit the thumbs up button to show your love and support. Drop a comment if you have tried this, or you have an opinion, you don't want to try it. Let me know what you think about this particular release. Let's dive right in. So from my box of Chaos, I noticed like the expiration and the manufacturing dates, the fonts vary a bit. I don't know if you can if you can see it. So you see like there's some differences. I'm not sure if there's any fakes or clones of this particular one, clone of a clone or whatsoever. So from what I understand, Atlantis is supposed to be a clone or a dupe or an inspired impression of Room 1015's Wave Child or whatever. Now, I have never smelled that fragrance, so I'm not going to go into any kind of comparison. So let's go ahead and unbox Atlantis from French Avenue. Let's see what this fragrance is all about. I'm really excited. If you know me personally, if you have been following my channel long enough, you know that I love wearing freshes even when it's cool. So the presentation is beautiful. The white, blue, really loving this kind of presentation from French Avenue. Let's go ahead and open this box. Wow, it's a bit tight. All right, okay, beautiful. Ow. This is what the interior looks like, and I'm particularly interested in this fragrance because I love freshes, I love aquatics. So let's see what Atlantis has to offer. Now, as per their official website, on the top you've got mandarin, orange, and lemon. On the mids you've got watermelon and coconut, and on the base you've got ambergris, amberwood, and coca. Fresh, creamy, some kind of like a tropical vibe, and then the ambergris, the amberwood was okay, but the coca, interesting. So let's find out what Atlantis has to offer. So here goes my first impression of Atlantis from French Avenue. Guys, do drop a comment and let me know if you have tried this fragrance already. Do let me know. Decent atomizer. Ooh. Whoa. Oh. Very fresh, juicy, extremely uplifting kind of scent, like right off the bat. And what I'm noticing is that usually when you have cheap fragrances like these, like you get kind of like an alcohol blast. I did not get this from Atlantis. A very ripe, juicy kind of watermelon, definitely. The citruses are well blended in with the watermelon in this case. I do feel like it's one of that watermelon where it's extremely ripe to the point where, not in a bad way, but almost about to rot, like overripe watermelon, if I may say. But it's not bad, does not smell bad. I mean, as I'm talking, I'm sniffing this fragrance, like my mouth is watering already. So it's very delicious to the nose. It does not have any suntan lotion kind of vibe because there's the presence of coconut. So I was wondering like if, the coconut is gonna make this fragrance Atlantis smell anything like suntan lotion or something like that, but it's not. I wouldn't say the coconut is pretty prominent right off the bat, but you feel the presence. You do feel it. Almost has a nice watery kind of vibe. And this is by no means like it's not like a very light, easygoing fragrance. This one feels pretty dense and heavy. And it's coming off very potent. So this is an extrait de parfum, and I believe, we just have to take their word for it, but Atlantis is feeling very strong right off the bat. In the air, like it's smelling amazing. There's kind of like a creamy sweetness going on. That little funky vibe from that watermelon, like I was saying in the beginning, like almost like that overripe, almost about to reach that rotten phase kind of ripe watermelon. That part is gone at this point. So I guess it's like one of those temporary kind of situations, right? It's creamy. It's turning into a nice, creamy, complex kind of scent. Very pleasing, very aromatic, and it has a lot of depth to it. That's the best part. Like freshies, like not all freshies, with all freshies will you get this kind of complexity and depth. This one, Atlantis, is offering that. Does it, I kind of get that like a mild fruity bubblegum kind of vibe, but not too much, just a tad bit. Beautiful. Like, I don't know, they should have released this fragrance like way back, because summer's almost about to be over. Like, it's the month of September and fall's right around the corner, but like the warmer days are not over yet. But of course, man, this would have shined so much during the high heat. I can tell right away. Almost has a nice ambery tone to it, like ambery quality. Maybe it's the amberwood. The ambergris, definitely, of course, it's ambroxan. They wouldn't give you the original ambergris in this one, but because of this ambroxan presence, you kind of get that mild, salty, yet kind of like a warm kind of feel. And I guess that's what's giving me that watery kind of vibe. Salty, aquatic, watery kind of vibe. I don't know how the cocoa's gonna add up, but we'll see. I'll be back with a full review. Like, don't forget to subscribe. Like, stay tuned. It's turning a bit more sweeter now. Now, I'll just stop right here. So far, Atlantis, if you want to get your hands on this, at least here in the US, there is a seller on eBay. Go ahead and search for the seller, and they have got pretty good ranking, and the thing was like really nicely packaged. And as you can see, I can say for sure that this is not a fake or anything. This is 100% legit bottle of Atlantis. And again, this is not a sponsored content. I would highly appreciate if you please show your love and support by subscribing if you have not done so yet. Hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment, let me know which other French Avenue fragrance have you used. I got this one, Chaos, beautiful cherry stuff. Now this is the watermelon counterpart. Really enjoying this thing, man. Oh my god, I think I should get the Aether too, because then I'll have that RGB thing. Beautiful stuff, like magnificent in my opinion. Beautiful. I wonder what the original might smell like. Drop a comment, guys, let me know. I'll be very happy to hear back from you. I will see you in the next one, and until the next one, please take care of yourself, stay safe out there, and all the best.